Hey, can we make the letterboard say something really funny about NFTs?
Like what?
I want to launch BSU Tonight into the future of technology.
Did you have an idea of what you wanted, or?
Well, no, that's your job, not mine.
We just finished this.
Move. Hey, what did I say about the posters? If they're not straight across from each other, I will burn this place to the ground with you in it, but not before hacking into your Twitter accounts and making your last tweet something problematic so your memory is soiled forever and your families are doxxed by 12-year-olds. Yeah. That's right. Now, which pair of earrings should I wear with this outfit?
Those hamburgers?
They bring out my eyes.
Hey, have you guys seen this weather report? It's saying we got 10 inches of snow outside and the roads are covered in ice. We're not gonna be able to we're not gonna be good to drive for days.
No, I can't die. I'm only 21. I have so much to live for. I was just about to retake English Comp for the 3rd time.
Hey, buddy, it's okay. We'll be safe as long as we stay in here and away from the cold.
I'm not worried about the cold. If I have to be locked in here with that 5'2" tyrant of a theater kid, I'm literally gonna combust, Jack.
Okay, well, I'm right here, and I'm 5'3.5", so you're the one that looks stupid. But, if we're gonna be stuck in here all night, we might as well have some fun. And the great news for you guys is that I keep this desk stocked with hot cocoa, fuzzy socks, and pajamas in all of your sizes.
Why do you have pajamas in all of our sizes? Why do you know our sizes?
Shh, don't question it. Let the spirit of the slumber party take you. Guys, this is gonna be just like those youth group lock-ins from when I was 10. I haven't really felt anything since I slept on a cold gym floor in a Dora sleeping bag. Oh, if anyone forgot their melatonin gummies, don't worry, I have extra. And who wants to face me first in our pillow fight tournament? Fair warning, I am not afraid to knock you on your behind just like I did with Jake Atwood in that 20th anniversary game show. This is gonna be the greatest night of all of your worthless lives! Let's party! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to BSU Tonight, the only show where college students channel their energy into something that won't get them a failed drug test or an STD. I'm your host, and I know what you're thinking, but don't worry, I wore waterproof mascara this time just in case I cry again. Cassidy. Let's see what's happening in the news this week. A reboot of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is coming to Peacock, but this time it's classified as a drama. Personally, I think this makes a lot more sense for what the show was. I mean, sure, I'll miss the quirky little jokes that Carlton was always making, but, something really rubbed me the wrong way about that one episode when Will got shot and there were still laugh tracks. Even as an 11-year-old watching Nick at Night, I was like, is this really the time? The Mars Corporation has updated the design of the M&M mascots to make them more inclusive, but they just made them less sexy. I mean, I didn't know I'd have to be so concerned about candy politics, but if being hot is sexist, then how am I supposed to call myself a feminist when I have this hot can? I mean, what were all my pursuits in the name of equality even for? Can I even call myself a girl boss? My world is truly shattered by the brown M&M changing her shoes, and I, for one, think that is a completely normal opinion to have. Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly got engaged, and they celebrated by drinking each other's blood. This was both shocking and financially devastating for me personally because, I had a lot of money on Jennifer's Body only being the 3rd most likely Megan Fox movie to come true, after Transformers and the live-action Ninja Turtles, of course. NFT thefts are on the rise, so if you haven't already, be sure to invest in an armed security system. That way you can protect your $100,000 JPEG that anyone can screenshot on Instagram. Carex, the world's largest condom developer, is looking to reassess their business model and begin manufacturing rubber gloves instead, after a 40% decline in sales last year. Wow, it looks like a lot of people really stuck to their resolutions to focus on themselves. But what I think is really weird is that the Chinese calendar actually predicted that 2021 would be the year of blue balls. What's that? The year of the bull? Okay, that makes more sense. Last week, President Biden hosted a press conference to address the end of his first year in office. It became the longest presidential press conference in history at 1 hour and 51 minutes, which felt appropriate considering that between the Cinnamon Toast Crunch shrimp guy, Beans dad, the boat in the Suez Canal, couch guy, the 60 million new COVID variants, and Ted Cruz's trip to Cancun, last year also felt like the longest in history. A new treatment has been approved by the FDA to treat cat arthritis, which is really great because when my old cat Fluffy got arthritis, he just went to a farm upstate. The Postal Service is now accepting orders for free at-home COVID tests at a limit of 4 per address. However, because of that limit, college students that live in dorms aren't eligible. But hey, that's okay, because everyone knows you're way less likely to get COVID if you spend all day in crowded classrooms, live in the same building as 400 other people, share a shower with an entire floor, and get your breakfast from an open-air tub of yogurt. So everything's fine. It's fine! It's a new year and a new semester here at Ball State, but we lost someone very beloved in 2021. So, if you all don't mind, BSU Tonight would like to take this time for a brief in memoriam segment. Forever in our hearts, Jamba. Hashtag never forget. Cut to a package, I'm mourning.
Hungry.
Me too. Are the doors to AJ unlocked? Maybe we could borrow some food from the atrium.
Sorry, Cassidy. I think the doors into there are locked.
Oh, I give up. I'm getting takeout.
Oh, come on. All the roads are closed. There's no way you're going to get food.
I don't care. As soon as the roads clear up, I'll be the first in line, and then I'll get my food. It's going to be worth it.
Fine. Then waste your phone battery on an order that will never show up.
Thank you. I will. I think I'm gonna. Ooh, Pierre Dubois Sushi Hut sounds good.
No, that place is gross.
I have never heard a good story about that place.
What are you talking about? Pierre Dubois Sushi Hut only has good reviews on the website.
Really?
Yeah, listen to this one. This woman says, after my delightful meal at Dubois, my car was covered in toilet paper. I was too lazy to remove it and could barely see on my windshield on the way home. I could have died. Ridiculous. Great service and atmosphere. My kids love watching the fish swim in their tank.
That sounds horrible.
Oh, the fish at the sushi restaurant? That was a little morbid.
No, I mean, that woman's experience sounds awful.
I just can't believe she didn't remove the teepee from the windshield.
No, that's not. She liked the food. Here, listen to this one. This woman says, as I was entering the Dubois Sushi Hut, an old man sitting in his car looked passed out. The engine was running, and we were the only two in the parking lot. I couldn't see him breathing, but it was kind of dark. So I tried the doors, but they were locked. I started to panic. I banged on the window, but the noise didn't even cause him to flinch. I began hyperventilating, and I decided to run into the restaurant for help. I shouted, "Who knows the old man and the rusty white van out back?" Everyone just stared at me in silence. I realized I interrupted a private kid's birthday party. Kids are probably 4 years old. Embarrassed, I ran back crying to my car. I went home, but then I realized I was still hungry. I ate a Hot Pocket, upset with the evening. The next day, I learned that the 86-year-old man overdosed and died in the parking lot at Pierre Dubois Sushi Hut the night prior. I was sad, but then I realized I was never going to get sushi anyways because the restaurant was closed for that private party. Was it fate? I recommend getting the spicy California roll at Dubois.
What the hell?
That's crazy. A man died in their parking lot.
That's not the restaurant's fault. The sushi didn't kill him, and she said she liked the food.
Why would 4-year-olds even want to have a sushi birthday party?
You guys are such babies. And my phone just died, so now I get no sushi and I starve to death.
Speak for yourself. Those reviews ruined my appetite. While we wait for the storm to die down, let's cut to a package.
Dad, what are you doing on your flower laptop? We're trying to watch Breaking Bad.
I'm taking this Tetris quiz. No, wait. Oh, it's a game. It's Tetris, but like instead of the blocks, it's pieces of meat. that fall down, like hamburgers and hot dogs and yeah, sorry. I mean, I know I only get you 1 day a week, but frankly, it's a little bit much, so Dad needs a bit of alone time.
God, I hate spending time with you. This is the worst.
Are you in school? You're in school.
Yeah.
Your mom handles that stuff. Sorry. How's it going? How's school?
It's great. My midterms went well.
Midterms? You take those?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. I mean, everyone in our family that I can think of, at least on my side, they weren't literate before 30. And like my 30th birthday is next month, so I'm really hoping, man. I'm hoping. But yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, let's watch Breaking Bad. You can teach me how to read too. Who is that guy?
Which one, Dad?
The guy. The one, he's like 5'8", white with brown eyes.
God, you're so annoying. I don't know. I don't know who that is.
I feel like I went to high school with him.
I'm
Oh
sure.
yeah, I think I did.
Yeah,
Let me look this guy up.
I'm so sure you did. You definitely went to high school.
No,
with him.
dude, yeah, I did. He took a shit on my math teacher's desk at a party.
Definitely. That definitely happened for you. I'm so sure of it. Dad, what the hell is DuckDuckGo? What are you doing on your laptop?
It's a search engine.
God, you are so weird! Why are you using DuckDuckGo? Are you insane?
What, do you
God,
want me to use,
my gosh.
Google?
Like Google? Yeah, I want you to use Google. God, you are so obnoxious. This is why I only come here once a week.
Okay.
When can I leave? Oh my gosh.
I didn't mean to upset you.
Well, you did.
This issue has been tearing apart families and friends for way too long. Hi, I'm Dr. Creamcorn, and at my treatment center, Soul Searching, we help people who don't use Google as their primary search engine. 88% of Americans use Google as their search engine. Yahoo, Bing, no one cares. We're here to help conform the 1 in 10 Americans who still use alternative engines.
Howdy, y'all. My name's Cindy Lou, like the little Christmas munchkin, and I used to use Yahoo for all my questions, inquiries, and whatchamawhat moments. But after soul searching with Dr. Creamcorn, I'll admit, I still use Yahoo. But only to search for Google.
Cindy Lou's story is quite remarkable. In fact, the most common search on both Firefox and Yahoo is for Google. At Soul Searching, we use top psychiatric methods to train you into a real Googler, even if you use other search engines to get there. That's right, you don't have to give up your Bing or your Yahoo. Now, let's take a look at the treatment process. Now, Glendale, this hat will help monitor your brain waves. Now, using this computer, I want you to search Kate Middleton zodiac sign. There's only one app on the home page that will allow you to access this information.
All right.
What's this? What's Seekadoo?
It's a search engine I use sometimes.
Never, in my 20 years of helping search engine freaks like you, have I heard of Seekadoo. Bing is where organs are sold on the black market. Yahoo is monitored by the government. Firefox harvests your data and feeds it to Russian assassins. If you use any obscure search engine, please contact Soul Searching today.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to BSU Tonight. We hope you enjoyed that package. And now, obviously, since we're snowed in, all of our guests couldn't be here right now. So we have a new guest joining us on the show today. A little unplanned, but we're ready. Come on out.
Sit there and say something interesting because I can't deal with her right now.
Hi. What's your name?
John.
Oh, I'm, John. I'm like the audio guy for this show.
Okay.
And this is Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl.
And this is Jeremiah Rudolph St. Joseph Evangeline III.
Oh, well, nice to meet you all. Are you gonna do like a show for us? Or?
It's such a pleasure to meet you, Miss Cassidy. Whatever.
Oh, well, anyway, John, why don't you go ahead and put a show for us? Like, I'd love to see Cheryl and Josiah do a little skit.
It's Jeremiah. Jeremiah Rudolph St. Joseph Evangeline III.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh. He says he'll do a show if you apologize.
Jeremiah, I'm sorry.
Okay. He'll do the show.
Great. Oh, okay. I'm taking Nellie. My mug.
Oh my, it sure is a lovely night, Jeremiah Rudolph St. Patrick Evangeline II. Cheryl, I told you, it's Jeremiah Rudolph St. Joseph Evangeline III. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. III. It won't happen again. You're right, it won't. Hey, Mr. III. Yeah, Cheryl. What's the deal with airplane food? I don't know, Cheryl.
Bye.
Okay, let's calculate the trajectory one more time. There's got to be something we're missing.
Fine, but I don't see the point. I mean, none of us know physics for shit. We're gonna fail.
Not if we believe in ourselves.
Tanya, no offense, but what are you even doing here? You spent the entire semester taking BuzzFeed quizzes during class. I mean, I sit behind you, and you need like 120% on the exam to pass the class. At this point, just go home, girl.
Okay, but not until we figure out what type of cheese everyone is based on the brunch they make.
Ooh, okay.
Never mind that. Did you guys see this email from Ball State?
Yeah. New York parking garage elevator shutting down for maintenance from 9 to 10 a.m. tomorrow.
They email us about the stupidest stuff. Like, why would I care about an elevator from a garage I don't even use?
Exactly. No wonder I never see the notifications about class being canceled. My inbox is too full of all this unnecessary shit.
Look, there's another one. Sidewalk west of Lucina to be slightly damp for approximately 13 minutes. Proceed with caution. Why would the entire student body need to know that?
Okay, and what about this one? Giant empty mud pit by Woodworth still empty. Stay tuned for updates. I don't want updates.
Cooper custodian stubbed toe in doorway. We just thought you'd want to know. Howard, no.
Okay, guys. These emails are really annoying and all, but if we don't get back to studying, we're all gonna have to retake this class, all right? And do you guys really want to deal with Dr. Nielsen's test day fedora for a whole nother semester?
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
Exactly.
Whoa, what's happening?
We missed an email! Structural integrity of Bracken Library no longer safe! Evacuate immediately!
But it's too late!
welcome back to our virtual audience members. We're so happy to have you here. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances concerning severe weather, none of the original guests that we booked for today were able to make it to taping. But after hours of persistence, we were able to obtain even better guests for this week's episode, who were already right here in the building. Of course, by persistence, I mean that we had our audio guy and PA sit in front of their office doors, annoying them until they agreed to take a break from their actual jobs to walk to the deep, dark depths of the building and be interviewed by an idiot 19-year-old. Plus, we promised them hot chocolate. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the Dean of CCIM, Dean Paige Turner, and the Assistant Dean of Media, Phil Hoffman.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cassie.
Yeah.
So, I know we promised you guys hot chocolate, and I'm here to deliver. I brought you guys these cute mugs. There's Olaf, and then that one's a teacher mug, because I am an elementary ed major, of course.
Fantastic.
Would you like Olaf?
I
for
would
the-
definitely like
I
Olaf.
thought you might like
You know I
to,
want
and
Olaf.
you know that I am a servant leader, and everybody gets what they
Thank
want.
you.
Thank you.
Yes, but I
Thank you,
should
Cassie.
warn you, thank you, but I should warn you that since I'm no longer legally allowed to use any microwaves on Ball State property since the incident, it's just chocolate milk, so
Was that be the incident that the paperwork came across my desk?
I don't think I should comment on that at this time for legal
I
reasons.
wouldn't either.
But
Yes.
but it is it's Nesquik, so it's the like the best kind of chocolate
It's the
milk.
best.
It's the
Virgin
best.
plum.
Cheers. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so to get us started off with the interview, do you guys, I guess, feel powerful seeing as you could probably get any of the people in this room kicked out of this school at any moment? Like, and if so, follow-up question, has the power gone to your head at all?
Wow, I hadn't even thought about the power that I could possibly have. Phil, I mean,
Maybe I
did you
shouldn't have said
realize
that then.
we had this power?
Well, first of all, I will just say, Cassidy, we don't know how big of a deal you're going to be in the future, so why would we
That's
want
very
that
true.
karma?
Yeah, you know, my job is donations, fundraising. I want to
Right.
make sure that should you be able to donate back to the college, we're
That's
still
a
in good
point.
standing.
I
Yeah,
am going to
yeah.
be a teacher, so those
Okay, never mind. Let's
odds are not looking great.
let's
but
take a
It'll
look.
be fine.
We'll,
It'll be fine.
we'll take a look
just
at
in
your
case I
record.
land a writing job on SNL. That to keep in
But
your-
all y'all, right, at some
True,
point
yeah.
could be
True,
major
all of us.
donors, so we don't know.
Yeah.
So we have the power, but we're not planning on using it, is what I'm hearing. No supervillain arcs yet.
Not quite yet. we haven't gotten there. I've only been in the position for about 3.5 years. You've been in it 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Give us a little time. We might be able to really change.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I changed back into my daytime clothes for this interview because it's very important to me, you know. But it was our slumber party. So since you guys weren't wearing PJs at work for some reason, I don't know why you wouldn't be. Would you like to borrow maybe some fuzzy slippers, some blankets, stuffed animals?
You know, I don't want to take anything away from the students. My job is always to make sure that the students get the best equipment, the best slippers, the best blankets. So I bequeath them to you.
So a no.
Y-
That's
Did I
okay.
say-
no,
did I
that's
say no?
okay.
I know you're
understand.
Did I
definitely
say
going for
no?
the supervillain
Yeah.
thing, but it's not happening.
Yeah,
You just say it.
I know. I gave you the fuzzy slippers. What about you? Do you a little bunny slipper?
I'm golden. I like being cold.
Yes, yeah.
Interesting. Did you guys hear that? He likes being cold. He says there's not going to be a supervillain arc. Nobody likes being cold.
This is foreshadowing.
Yes.
Later in the book, it will come out.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I don't read then. Except for the teleprompters. I read them a lot.
So I think there was a reading requirement in your educational component. That's what's going to keep you from graduating, not me or him.
Just a little
Gotta
bit.
pass the course.
I don't know how I'm an honors student.
Well, we'll get
Couldn't
hold of
tell
Dean
you.
Emirates and talk with him about that. Maybe he should come on and have a little bit of a tete-a-tete
That's
with
okay.
you. I think that's a great idea.
I was comfortable with this because you guys aren't in charge of me.
Sounds like your biggest obstacle, Cassidy, is the microwave.
Yes.
See, we were past it, and then you brought it back up. But I'm gonna forgive you for that. Moving on, have either of you guys ever considered downloading a TikTok account? Because I think you would really like it. Okay, a lot of people are saying it's the new age of media, and I feel like that's something you should be getting in on. You know, it's kind of in your field a little bit. So, TikTok account, yes or no, maybe?
the
I have one.
Yeah, I was going to say
You
I have
have
one.
you have a TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh my! What's your TikTok handle? We have to
I'm
follow
not
you.
telling you.
Chloe, get on that right now. Find him. We'll be back with update. So, if you guys were to post TikToks, you apparently already have been. What type of videos are we thinking? Like OOTDs, dance tutorials, makeup tutorials? What are we thinking? What genre are we going with?
I'm thinking how to do successful interview tutorials.
Those are maybe not as popular on the algorithm, but I would argue more educational.
I think so as well. Yes, both for entertainment and for employment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm more of a dance person, so
Dance.
I'll definitely
Got
be
it.
dancing.
Do you have
can
a
look
favorite
forward,
TikTok
You can look
dance?
forward to that. Actually, one of my former students is the dancing weatherman. So if you guys are familiar with him, yeah.
Wow. I think we should get a guest appearance. Especially, you know,
Definitely.
with this being snowed in and everything, if we could have some dancing weatherman,
We could make that happen.
that'd be great.
Very
See?
exciting.
Good
Updates to
hire.
come.
Isn't he a great hire?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got connections.
He does. He can make it happen.
Okay. I have been being a little silly throughout this interview, if you haven't noticed, but we can get some good serious questions going on, since you guys are like, you got serious jobs, you know, not like mine. So I like to ask this to a lot of people that I interview, but what would you say is your favorite thing about your job and something that you didn't expect when you were going into it, something that surprised you about it?
My favorite thing about this job is when I walk down the hall at Super Party and I see all the students lining the halls with the clubs and organizations that they started, and I get to figure out ways to help them do that and continue doing that, and that really is my favorite thing. Of course, the pizza at the end and the cake palooza at the end, that's all wonderful as well. Something I didn't expect about this job, oh boy. Let me think about that. Phil, what has been your favorite thing so far while I think about what I didn't expect?
This is called stalling, by the way.
No. It's effective interview strategies.
So I will tell you, Cassidy, my favorite thing about the job is the students, because you guys there's just always a burst of energy. You know, by the time that we get to the end of the semester, I'm always ready for you guys to go home. And then after a month or so, I'm like, all right, let's go back now, because I miss that energy. So that's my favorite thing about
College
the job.
students are very exciting.
They are fun,
Very exciting.
for sure.
I didn't expect, I know it was, things surprised me, Chick-fil-A in the atrium. I was not expecting that. That was a pleasant surprise.
We love Chick-fil-A.
We love Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
The Chick-fil-A sauce.
What's your go-to order? You'd love the Chick-fil-A
The
sauce.
Chick-fil-A sauce with the 8-nugget dip thing.
I get the same thing.
Yeah, that was what I was very surprised about.
Well, you know, for me, the food thing is always difficult because I eat like two things. You can think
true.
of me like a toddler. And so I really have a very limited menu of things that I eat.
Are you like
so it's difficult.
like just chicken strips
Oh
person?
no! I'm like,
Or-
I swear, I'm not making this up. This is the truth, Cassidy. If you give me a big bowl of white rice, I will be perfectly happy. I don't want anything else.
I also love white rice. I mean, usually I prefer like a little something to go with it, but I get that. Rice
Yeah,
is good.
I'm all about it. Rice, fruit. That's basically all I ever eat.
Fruit's good. Fruit's good. Yeah.
That's all very nice. Yeah.
Okay, so moving on, I mentioned to you guys I'm an elementary education major. I'm not in the CCIM department. So obviously I'm sitting here as a very big part of a CCIM club, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But what is something that you would say to me or another student to try to get us to, I don't know, change our major to something media related, if you had to? Not that you are trying to persuade me, but you know.
We
if you had to.
love every college and every major on the campus.
If
of
you
course,
had to.
CCIM is very special. Well, just as you're discovering, right? When you think about what you have to do and the amount of media platforms you're going to be part of, CCIM can help any student prepare to do that. It doesn't matter what your major is. It could be criminal justice. It could be education. It could be sports administration. So any student who's going to do anything is going to need to learn how to do something on media, and we can help that happen.
Very true.
Yeah. Yeah, and we have drones. So, and we have esports. So let's be real honest. We have cool toys.
You have funding?
We have cool toys. We have funding. Yes. Yes.
Jealous.
We do. Yes.
Do you have anything to add to that?
No, I would never try to convince anybody to do anything other than exactly what they want to do, because that's the way I operate. I will only do what I want to do, right? So I
That's very
assume that
sweet.
most people are like that.
You didn't say that during the interview.
Right, see, there you go, now she knows. But also, I think the other big thing is, it really doesn't matter what your major is, like the dean said. I mean, media is so pervasive, it's so part of our culture. You could major in anything and still find something useful from what you get at CCIM.
That's very true. That's very true. So, do either of you guys have any pieces of advice for success that you would say that helped you kind of get to where you are today? Obviously, you guys are very successful in your fields, and so is there anything that has helped you with that you would like to share with us?
I really appreciate the fact that you determined that, yes, we're successful in our field.
Well, you got some pretty good jobs. I
We
guess
have
I
great
just
jobs.
assumed.
We do have great
Yeah,
jobs. They come with good bling, so I'm very.
I noticed that.
Isn't that
Very
lovely?
nice Charlie
Yes,
Cardinal
yes.
pin.
So,
It's so sparkly.
the thing I would say, and this is the thing I tell students all the time, you don't have to pick who you're going to be for the rest of your life. I was a secretary. I dropped out of college the first time I went to college and became a secretary and learned to take shorthand and do typing. Just choose what you're going to do next and then commit yourself to doing that. Do it the best you can. And then when the next opportunity comes up, you'll be ready and you'll take all of those things that you've learned and you're going to use them in the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. So that's the advice I always give. You don't have to pick the whole life. Just pick the next thing.
That's very true. That's very true. My mom always didn't encourage me to be an education major, but her and my grandma were both teachers, so it's kind of in the family. But as soon as I started going to college this year, I started writing comedy, and she was like, "You're so good at this comedy writing thing. I think you could do it as a career." She was like, "I always saw you. I always thought you could be a writer. I mean, I thought it would be like presidential speeches, but this is fine too, I guess." So, I guess she's encouraging me to go off in different directions.
I used to work on my dad's framing crew, and I used to put tiles on roofs, and I'd put drywall. So, you never know what the hammer's going to take you.
Yeah, could do anything.
How
What
about
about you?
Well, I think the advice I would give everybody is don't give up on the thing that you care about the most, right? Like, if you feel like it's just not happening and you're stuck and you're a failure and all that sort of thing, it's usually one step beyond that where something great happens. So don't stop.
Very true, very true. That's very good advice. Okay, so to wrap up our interview, I've had so much fun with you guys. Is there anything that you guys would like to promote for our audience before we finish up, like Instagram campaign, Shein collection, anything under the sun?
Oh, absolutely. So I want you to follow us at BSU CCIM. I want individuals to come to the Dean Shootout on February 15th. I will be shooting at halftime along with every dean in the university with a partner. So I am now looking for a partner to be my free throw shooter. So come to the basketball game, cheer on your favorite dean, right? And hopefully we won't embarrass ourselves too much. So that's my goal, that's my shout out. I hope that I see everybody there.
Fortunately, I'm not shooting because I am a terrible basketball player. So the thing I would promote is for all students, if you haven't watched PBS or you don't listen to NPR, just take a little bit of time and try to sample some of the programs there, because I think shows like Frontline, for example, you would find them to be really fascinating, really interesting, but a lot of times people in the younger age demos don't watch PBS. They just aren't in the habit of it. So I would tell you guys, sample it, try some different things. You'll be surprised at how good the programs are.
That's amazing. Okay, I do have one thing to promote. So as we are shooting this on a Monday, Super Party is this Wednesday, and this episode comes out this Friday. So unfortunately, whenever you guys are seeing this, Super Party in person will already be over with, but we are going to be taping it on a live stream that's going to go up on YouTube. So as you see this on Friday, that will also be up on YouTube if you haven't watched it yet. So that's exciting. So thank you so much to Dean Turner and Assistant Dean Hoffman. We have
Thank you, Cassidy.
been so happy to have you guys in this interview, and we will cut to our next segment. Bye.
Thank you.
I don't know how much longer I can take this. My phone died hours ago. We ran out of Cassidy's nasty hot chocolate, and I can't get comfy in this weird square chair.
Honestly, you know, me too. I'm getting so tired of seeing everyone having such a good time on Snapchat while we're riding in this cold, dark studio. I mean, Haley's at Roots. It's trivia night.
Wait, huh? There's no snow in the background of this picture. How did she get through all the... Did she not hit the storm? What the hell's going on, Cassidy?
Okay, you guys could like never be mad at me, right? Since I'm your host and you admire me so much.
What did you do?
Well, okay. If I, say, doctored all the weather reports and the traffic apps to make it look like there was a blizzard, so everyone would be forced to have a slumber party with me so I could relive my childhood one last time, would that be sad enough for no one to beat me up?
I guess we'll never find out. No! No! Get over here!
Thanks so much for tuning in to BSU Tonight. Thanks to Joe and our audio guys / puppet master, Dean Turner and Associate Dean Hoffman, and our crew members currently fighting the urge to kill me. We'll see you next week. Oh my God!